Tony D and Little Joan with a Screenwriter's Rant on the Machine, starring Bert Kirschner. I can never say that name right. A story he tells in stand up. I don't know if it's true. That comes back to haunt him. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 10. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget Kindle. Unlimited. It's free. So the premise of this movie is this is something from Bert's stand-up where he tells a story about being a frat boy going on a trip to Russia and getting involved with a bunch of dudes drinking, and they end up robbing a train, which apparently is a true story, and he's been telling it in his stand-up for years. And then it cuts to the modern day. Bert's now fat and a stand-up comic, and Mark Hamill plays his dad. So the premise of the movie is the Russians he robbed come back and kidnap him, take him back to Russia to punish him for what he's done because he stole like a watch or something. So they kidnap Bert and his dad, drag him back to Russia, and he has to escape the Russian mafia. And I guess, I'm not sure, but then it's about his drunken exploits in Russia again, being an older guy. And it's pretty funny because he's too fat to really operate. So there's a scene where he's fighting a guy with his shirt off, and he does the thing. Here, I'll show it. See, he does the flip thing, and then Bert tries to do it, but he can't because he's too fat. It's pretty funny. And then his father's like encouraging him to drink. And then watch this scene. This is amazing. So like he's like, I'm gonna shoot him in the leg, and then he does that, and the chain reaction is amazing. That's pretty funny. And then like later he's like, I'm going to hell. I killed a guy. He goes, well, technically you killed a bunch of guys. That's pretty funny, I gotta say. It's called The Machine because that was his nickname. Here he is lighting a cigar off a machine gun. Oh, this looks great. May 26th. I may very well see this movie. Let's see. Where the heck? Oh, shoot. No, I didn't want that. Oh, no. Oh, no, YouTube. Oh, no. No. That's not what I wanted. I want to see the credits. Okay. I thought there were credits in this. No, maybe not. Let's see again. Let me back it up. I'm just going to let it roll until I see credits. Okay, there's The Machine. There he is lighting a cigar. That's it? I guess that was it. Yeah, there's no credits. Yeah, this looks pretty funny. And a good move on Bert. And here's Mark Hamill as his dad doing drugs. I'm not really buying Mark Hamill as his dad, but he doesn't really look like Bert. So, but they've got the antagonist father-son dynamic, so that could be fun, I guess. And I've been a little disappointed in Mark Hamill's recent pronouncements, but I could overlook that, I guess, for a comedy movie. Looks funny. So first, it's pretty easy, pretty simple breakdown, right? First act, it's a flashback, probably him doing stand-up, telling the story, how he robbed a train, a bunch of Russian gangsters. Maybe he didn't really know what he was doing. He's just a drunk idiot. It just becomes a story and a stand-up, and then he moves on with his life. And then the end of the first act is the Russians return to kidnap him and his dad. Mainly him, but they end up kidnapping his dad. They take him back to Russia. Second act, he has to survive Russia. You got to wonder why they don't just kill him. But there's Bert and his wife. Instead of just killing him, I guess he's going to be made to do something in order to pay back the Russians he robbed. And there's some hot Russian girl who's instigating it. And I think they become friends at the end because it looks like they kind of team up. But I'm not sure. But they have all sorts of wacky adventures. And then at the end, Bert has to become the machine again, where he's acting like a maniac and drinking, and he has to do basically what he did when he was 23, but he's older now, so that's the joke. He's going to be running around hurting himself and taking off his shirt, and that's part of his shtick. He takes off his shirt, and he's a big drunken buffoon. I think this looks fun. This looks a lot of fun. And the end is he bonds with his father in this terrible trip, and it's all good. It's all good. He and his dad survive, and the gangsters all die, and I don't know, maybe he helps the gangsters and they become friends. Or maybe it's opened up to a second movie. He does something else, and then maybe the gangsters will be returning for a sequel. I don't know. I would totally see this movie. Need more comedies. Absolutely. They used to make these movies all the time, starring a stand-up comic. And there's Bert. And absolutely. And Mark Hamill is like in this movie. He's not like doing a cameo. It's like him and Bert and Mark Hamill starring together. And I like that they got a different actor to play Bert when he was younger, because he could be a lot thinner, and it makes sense. She shoots a picture of him. She's interesting. She's interesting. She's hot at the same time. She's kind of mean enough you can believe she's a bit of a gangster. Here's Mark doing drugs. Yeah, totally would see this. Absolutely. I think it'll be solid. Let's see if we got it right up here. Oh, we do. It's here. You guys made this happen. Here's the official trailer for The Machine. Grab your tickets now. May 25th with a special live pre-show. See you all Memorial Day weekend. Oh, yeah. It's the same weekend as that Robert De Niro movie with the other stand-up guy. Sounds like it's going to be a fun summer for movies, at least. I mean, that movie looked okay. Didn't look as cool as this. This looks much cooler as a comedy, I gotta say. The Italian one looks more family-oriented. I think it'll be fun. This one has a bit of an edge to it, I think. So, I would lean more towards, this is more in my wheelhouse, personally. The other one looks to be a little more family-oriented. Funny, but I don't know. This is more over the top. And this is what you got to do in comedy, right? You got to do crazy stuff. Got to be like Hangover level, first Hangover level of stuff. So it's called The Machine. I'm down for it. Memorial Day weekend. I got a lot of movies to see that weekend. And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. We have 4 videos a day. We only put 2 on YouTube. The other 2, too spicy. Too spicy for YouTube. Hollywoke hot take and a news blast. I'll be at Nerdfest this weekend on Sunday from 10 to 4 in Swedesboro, New Jersey. Hope to see you there, and we'll see you in the next one.